Yeah. Hi guys. Good morning, all of you. Hope all of you can hear me. So, anyone guys, can you please confirm is I'm audible?
Yeah, you are audible, sir.
Yeah. Okay. So a little bit early in the morning. Yeah. Yep. Fine, guys. So, guys, I can see some participants who has been joined for the today's class. Uh, Yesterday, can you know? Can anyone let me know? Is it today's your first class or yesterday have you joined? Anybody?
Yes, sir, that's fair again.
Yesterday you joined. Okay. I can see some new names. Okay, fine, no problem. So just I want to tell you, yeah. Anyone guys who has been joined for the today's class?
Today I'm the no class, first class.
First class, Nagarjuna. Okay, fine. Any other cells? Okay, so nothing is there, guys. Just yesterday I have taken one introduction class I have taken in the yesterday session. But I have just explained the course a little bit about the course curriculum, not course curriculum, it is a course schedule, like how it is. Actually, the batch was already started. It is at 6:30 a.m. to 8 a.m. That is your regular class timings, guys. Okay. So here, actually, we are conducting a week. Yeah, this session I'm talking about. So we have conducted a demo session here because uh, we just want to make more and more participants to be joined. Already, there are 20 plus students are already there, already in the batch at 6:30 a.m. But recently they have started, guys. They have not started any very long back. Just a few sessions has been already completed, but there are very basic sessions only, guys. There are very basic sessions only. So just in the first class itself, I just want to let you know about that. So that's the reason I explained you that. Just yesterday has explained you. So regular class timing is from 6:30 a.m. to 8 a.m. This is what yesterday I have explained. So as I'm saying that we are taking a demo classes. Let me take some around 4 or 5. Yesterday one demo class is over. Today also we discuss it. And after 3 or 4 days, I'll make you to join in the 6:30. I'll make you to combine with the 6:30 a.m. guys. Then what about the classes that has been already completed there? So there are in the very beginning stage. As I said that easily you can follow the class, guys, even without having any, even if you miss the previous sessions also. No need to worry about that. I will just tell you the topics, which topics has been got covered. So even that is not a mandatory to learn. So there are some topics are there. So easily you can just combine, you can just complete your backup sessions. I'll give you the videos of the previous classes. I'll make you to join. I will give you the access to them. You can complete that particular videos. Hardly it will be very few topics, guys. Don't count the number of days because that class is going very slowly. Very slowly we are going there. So that is the reason it may takes a little bit more sessions, but practically when you see that it is going to be very few topics has been covered. I'll tell you the topics which we have to cover. So those, so that you can just understand. Even if you don't cover the backup session also, not a problem at all. You can directly start learning those particular concepts easily. Okay. So that's why I just want to tell you in the beginning itself. Suddenly, if I make you to ask you to join at 6 a.m. and you will be get confused with that. That's why I have just explained. No worries about that. Just a very little bit started. I'll tell you what are the topics also. Okay. So yesterday we have started with some introduction, guys. Some small introduction regarding what is data science and etc. As I told you, 2 classes I'm going to take some introduction. After that, whatever the topics of Python that is required. We didn't started with any machine learning, guys. First, we have to start with the basic concepts of Python. Okay. If you're already having the idea about the Python, there is nothing to worry. You can just normally you can continue the classes. Okay, from tomorrow onwards itself, we can continue the classes. But if you don't have the idea about the any idea, but nowadays everyone is having at least a minimum knowledge of Python, guys. I started with the Python concepts, guys. Okay, why? Because whenever we want to implement the machine learning applications, we have to use some kind of a language like Python or R. Some languages are there. So we are going to be using the Python, guys. Mostly we'll work with the Python. Even we are also going to work with R language also. I'm going to work with them, guys. I will work with the R language also. We are going to be gets working with that a little bit, not that much in depth about that, but overall idea about it will become. you will be in a position to use the R functionalities also whenever we want to implement these machine learning and data science related concepts. So once again, I started yesterday with the what is machine learning. I started. So what is AI? As I said that it will take a little bit time to understand it, and also explain you the concept. AI is nothing but where our machines are going to behave just like the humans. So how the humans will take the decisions, just like that, the machines are also going to take the decisions. But first of all, if you want to develop an AI system, first of all, the machine needs to be some training is required, guys. Once if you give some training to the machines, machines also behaves just like the humans itself. If you see the definition of AI also, the definition says the same thing. A system which is going to be just a mimic to the humans, or which is going to be human mimic, is called as an AI system. But if you want to develop an AI system, first of all, it needs some training. It has to learn something. That's the what how the machines are going to learn with the help of a main important concept called as machine learning. As machine learning is a part of AI itself. So some people ask me, sir, what about AI? So when you are learning machine learning means it is a part of your AI concepts only, guys. I'll tell you like what is going to be exactly AI systems, how to develop it, and I'll tell you the applications. But mainly whenever we are working, sorry, whenever we want to make a machine to take a decision just like the humans, so we are have some kind of a machine learning is required. These learnings are of three types. One is a supervised learning, unsupervised learning, reinforcement learning. So first of all, the machine has to learn, guys. So by using some kind of a mechanism, it has to learn. Okay, so as I explained in the last class, so data was given to the machine. Machine is going to find out some kind of an insights from the data, and based on the insights, it is going to do some kind of a predictions. To understand that, I told you one small example also, guys. So even I explained that last class also I explained supervised learning, unsupervised learning, reinforcement. I didn't explain them, but just I given an idea that, okay, this is going to be what we can do that. So let us say that I told you one small example. In the loans department, who is going to decide the loan approval? So to which customers the loan should be given, to which customers the loan should be approved, and which customer the loan should not be approved. So there we have developed an AI system. So AI system means one system will be there, or it's nothing but it can decide. The AI system is going to take a decisions to whom the loan should be approved, to whom the loan should not be approved. So how it is going to be gets done? How the machine was able to take a decision to whom the loan should be given, to the whom loan should not be given. So what the machine is going to do is it has studied the past customers data. We are just feeding the past customers data to the machines. Machines are going to study the behaviors of the customers, like who are defaulters and who are non-defaulters. Based on that, it can take a decision. Yes, so my past customers behavior is so and so, expecting that same behavior is going to take place. So this customer is also going to be having a high chance of the defaulter. So don't give a loan. So the loan approval is going to be rejected. The loan approval is going to be accepted, or which is going to be loan approval is going to be accepted. And let us say that it is going to be approved and this is not approved. So simple to say that how the humans will learn, same as it is the machine is also going to learn. In our childhood, you can treat it as in our childhood how we have learned it. So we went to the school. In the school, there is a teacher will be there. Under the supervision of the teacher, we are going to learn them, isn't it? So same as it is. That's why we call it as an supervisor learnings. So this is going to be, so what is an ML expert is going to be doing that? So how efficiently we don't learn anything, guys. We want to make the machines to learn. But how the machines are learning, so whether they learn efficiently or not, how much extent they learn correctly, how much extent they are doing the errors, all these are going to be, as an ML expert, I have to do that. So as we can see that ML expert is going to be trains the machine, and after the training the machine, how much efficiently it has been learned, evaluation, what is its score? There are different scores are there, accuracy score, balanced accuracy score, R squared number, precision, recall score, etc., etc. Okay. And I told you about why the humans cannot do all these things, why the machine has to do. A little bit we discussed about that, like size of the data is becoming too large, And even the structure of the data also, it is going to be a different type of structures. Nowadays, the data is in structured and unstructured format. So as we have just discussed some few examples also, like during the pandemic time, how the companies are able to develop a vaccine within a 6 months of time. So initially they said that it will take 2 years of time. Minimum it has to require 18 months of testing is required. But how they were able to evaluate it? So due to the machine learning only, guys. So because analyzing the huge volumes of data has now become a very easy. I told you some examples also. Some years before we used to use see the news saying that from the last 25 years, so and so person from the so and so university is doing some research. So this is a research what and he's a conclusion. But nowadays, after doing a 2 to 3 years of research itself, they are completing their project saying that this is the decision. So this is a protein which is going to be responsible for so and so, or this is a kind of a virus which is going to be for responsible for so and so. Something like that, they have been analyzed that particular the data. So recently also some analysis like what they did is I think something like this in diabetic related research has been got done. They have given some vaccine, they have identified some kind of some kind of a protein or something it is a protein and which is responsible for maybe how to reduce the diabetic and all these things. They have done research on the rats. Their data will be there. They will analyze the data. Previously, they used to analyze for 20-25 years of time. Now they are doing for 3 years of research, analyzing the data, and they are generating the data. So data handling has become very easy. So that is the point what we discussed. Yesterday, one small example also we have discussed about that. So let us say that when I book a Uber cabs or Uber or Ola some cabs, so they are charging something like this. So distance I travel is 5 kilometers. So during a peak time, the charge me 65 rupees. But in a non-peak time, they have charged 8 rupees. It's a very small data set only I have shown you. I didn't show any larger data sets. So for that, how the charges is varying with respect to the distance and the peak time. So I can easily identify the pattern, but when I feed the data to the machine said that it is going to be, this is how the machine is giving these particular values. So distance multiplied by 8 plus peak time into 25. If I give the data, machine is going to study how these particular variables are related. The machine is going to study the data. Being it is a small data set, not a problem. But for a larger data set and very higher dimensions data, humans cannot do it. But machines can do more accurately than the humans and very faster than the humans. Whenever the manually we want to do that, one of the main problem is size of the data. Nowadays, data size has become very large, and even the type of the data also, structured and unstructured data, we have got it. Okay. So today's topic here is, guys, I'll just show you like in a in a data science project or in a data science project life cycle, what are the so many people ask me a general question, what are our daily activities? So as a data, for example, if I talk about what is the role of a database, let us say a database programmer. So the responsibility is going to be querying the data and he's going to do some manipulations, okay, writing some business logics, using some procedures, functions, triggers, etc., etc. But whenever it comes to this particular database, this particular data science. So what exactly the role? What exactly the daily activities that are going to be gets done? So to understand that, I will give you some kind of a sequence of steps, and I'll show you also, guys. Just you may not understand the code, but I'll show you the steps like because some batches are going on right now which are having some kind of an this one. I'll show you some examples like how they will do and all these things. They will just show you a simple practical approach also I'm going to show you. That means I just want to make you understand what are the technical aspects. Okay, machines are going to learn, but how we are going to do that so that you can understand the concept, guys. Okay. So as I said that data science is a collection of some kind of a skills. It is going to be some kind of a techniques which we have to learn it, guys. So what are the different techniques we have to learn? I can explain you the concept. So first of all, you have to know how to do the data collection, guys. How to do the data collection. Data collection means collecting the data from various systems. Obviously, so many people will get a doubt. Sir, what is there in the data collection? It is just reading the data from a source system or from any data system. But as you know that guys, nowadays we are having so many different type of earlier, some years before hardly 3 or 4 systems only we used to have it. CSV file, Excel sheets, database systems. Hardly 3 to 4 systems only we used to have it. But nowadays we have so many different type of data storages are there. Like we are having some file-based data storages, guys. File-based means like XCSV file, Excel file, JSON file. Okay, so many files we are getting as. These are all going to be some kind of a file-based or some kind of a database systems we are getting. Or apart from the databases like Oracle, SQL Server, DB2, this kind of a database systems. Or apart from that, even nowadays, there are so many different types of cloud storages. So you should know about all these types of the systems, how to read the data from a database system, how to read the data from a cloud storage, maybe some kind of a cloud storages, we have to use it. Okay, and different types of files like CSV, Excel sheets, how to get the data. So you should know about one of the technique, how to read the data. Okay, fine, you can read the data, but the problem here is all files are not going to be, all data in the real time will be clean data to read the data, guys. Immediately we can't read the data. There are some lot of issues will be there. So how to handle all those particular issues while you are reading the data or while you are data doing collections. So that is one kind of a techniques which we have to learn, guys. We'll discuss what kind of issues will come, what kind of an issues will be there in the files, what kind of an issues with the database systems, how to handle them. So those are the techniques which we have to learn as part of our the data science, as part of your data science. Next, second thing is going to be after collecting the data, machines are going to understand the data, guys. Machines will understand the data. But as a machine learning expert, first of all, we have to verify whether my data is in a position to be, whether the machines can learn with this data or not. You understood what I'm saying that? Whether we have to only verify, yes, is this data is going to be sufficient to make the machine to learn. Don't think that simply if I give the data as it is to the machine, machine is going to study the data, guys. No, first of all, we have to do some verification. We have to analyze the data. For what purpose we are analyzing the data? We are not analyzing the data. What is your data? We are not trying to analyze, guys. I am just only analyzing how is your data. That means whether the data is in a position to be to make the machine to learn, or using this particular data, can my machine can learn or not? That is what we have to do some analysis. Some analysis are required, guys. Some mathematical and statistical analysis are going to be gets required. Data analyze or data analysis is a skill which you have to know about that. Third case. So sometimes we will find some issues with the data, guys. So there is going to be some noise in the data. We simply call it as noise in the data. Noise means some kind of a disturbance, which is making our analysis not a stable analysis and not a correct analysis. So whenever that kind of a noise is coming in the data, we have to do some kind of a data cleansing we have to do, guys. It's nothing but data cleaning. We have to clean the data, guys. So make it which is going to be tidy, make it clean. There will be some messy data will be there. There will be some kind of an untidy data will be there. Or there may be some dirty data may be there. So we have to clean up. We have to just clean up that kind of all the data, make it tidy, make it clean. So that is what we call it as a data cleansing. The next one is going to be, the next one, this is another skill is going to be required, guys. Our daily activities are going to be these only, guys. Data collection is one activity, data analysis, analyzing the data. Why you are analyzing the data? To make sure that the machines are capable to learn with this data. So data cleansing, if the data is going to be some dirty or messy data is there, we'll try to clean the data. And to understand the data more and more efficiently, data visualization is a skill that is going to be required, guys. This is also one of the skills that is required to analyze your data more and more deeper. So we have to do some kind of an data analysis. We have data visualization. We have to do that. So all these are going to be done manually by your ML expert, by our ML experts only. So machines won't do the data collection automatically. Machines can't analyze the data. Machines can't clean it. Machines can't visualize the data, guys. Mainly the main important step is going to be the model, which is going to be the machine is going to learn. That is generally the technically we call it as a model fitting, or what we are going to call it as model training, guys. This is what the machine is going to do. Model fitting or the model training is the main important step where my machine is going to do the activity, guys. But how the machines are going to learn? Even machines here also, guys, the machines won't learn automatically. Here also, we have to learn with which data you have to learn. Machines are going to learn, but with some small input from our side. So like we are going to specify which algorithm it has to use, what kind of an algorithm it has to use. Mainly these algorithms are important, guys. So simply learning machine learning means simply don't think that just if you learn how to load it and how to analyze, how to clean, how to visualize, that is not sufficient, guys. Main important is the machines has to learn with the help of some algorithms. So those algorithms, I'm going to explain them. So that is my main expertise. My main expertise is algorithms, guys. I can explain the behavior of the algorithm. I can explain applying an algorithm. I'll show you that today. I'll show you some code for today, guys. Even if you don't understand it also, I'll show you the code. But the thing is, mainly the machine can learn very easily. That it's a simple 1-2 lines of code will be there. But whether the machine is learning efficiently or not, so with the help of the algorithm, how the algorithm will work, so that is the main important concept. Because tomorrow if you want to know how the machine is learning, why the machine has done correctly, why the machine has done wrongly, if you want to analyze the data or analyze that algorithm, first of all we have to know how that algorithm is going to be working. So model fitting or model training, where the machine is going to learn, this is a main step, guys, where the machine is going to learn. Machine learns and says that I got some insights from this data. This is what we have been learned. So once the machine says that it has been learned, we have to do some evaluation, guys. Evaluation means some kind of a testing. Evaluation of the model performance. That means how much extent your learning is correct, how much extent your learning is going to be doing some errors. That is one of the important steps, guys. There are so many different techniques will be there. There are some standard techniques. If we just know it, that is sufficient. We can directly go for the implementations. Okay, let us say that your performance is only 80% improve, 80% is your accuracy. So how can I improve them? As I told you, if you know how the algorithm works internally, then only you can control it. Saying that you are doing some mistakes here, so please avoid it. That is going to be what we call it as supervised learning, guys. So why? Because I will tell the machine, yes, okay, you have learned, but this is not correct procedure. So learn like this. Okay, you have to learn like this only up to this extent only you learn. Because as a machine learning expert, I knows it wherever you are doing the mistakes. That is what we call it as improving or the tuning of model performance. It is improving which is going to be the model performance. So we'll try to improve it, guys. So we are giving 80% only you are working correctly. Or whatever you understood or whatever you learned is only 80% correct only. So remaining, I can increase to 90% or 95%, I can improve it. That is what we call it as improving the model performance. And finally, there is going to be deployment will be there. Finally, there will be deployment. So this is a final stage. That is not a technical aspect. Mainly, these are the 7 important steps, guys. These are the 7 important steps. Look at any machine learning algorithm, any machine learning task, if you see that, or any machine learning project. So these are the 7 to 8 steps we can say, guys. First, we have to understand, somebody says that there is, first of all, step is, we have to understand the problem statement. What is our problem statement? What is how to solve the problem? That is the first case. But technically, I'm talking about that. So data collection, data analysis, data cleansing, data visualization, and it is model training or what we call as model fitting. And apart from that, it is going to be, we have to evaluate the model performance, improve them, and then it is going to be, we have to deploy that particular model. So these are the 7 or 8 steps, whatever we can talk about that. When you go through some online or resources or something like that, they says that some extra steps are also there. There are non-technical steps, guys. So they says that we have to monitor it, you have to document it, so we have to explain it. That is a non-technical aspects, guys. I'm talking about the technical aspects. These are all whatever the steps I'm talking about. They involves completely technical aspects. data collections, data analysis, data cleansing, data manipulations, or data visualizations, etc., etc. But how can you do all these operations? We have to use some tool or we have to use some language. As I said that no, we have to use a language. Which language we are going to use? We are going to use as a language called as Python, or the another language is going to be R. Some more languages are there, but most popular is for Python, guys. Using Python, I can do data collection. Using Python, I can do data analysis. Using Python, I can do data cleansing, data visualizations. Even I can do some kind of a machine learning. I can evaluate the model performance. I can improve the model performance, as well as I can also do the deployment also. All functionalities, whatever that is required for our machine learning task, can be done with the help of the Python language. That is the reason why Python is going to be better. It's most popularly used compared with the other languages. Python is a language, simple language, guys. Very easy to learn. Hardly 15 days is sufficient, guys. You can learn Python. You can learn Python, guys. Only and even that also, even in my class also, I'm going to teach you the Python concepts. Only hardly for 2 weeks we are going to teach you the Python classes, guys. Not more than that. Okay, why? Because that is sufficient. Whatever the basics of Python that is going to be required for our machine learning, those concepts I will generally teach it in the classroom itself. You need not to learn from anybody. But if you want to become a little bit more expert, that is a different case. But whatever the Python that is required for our machine learning, that is sufficient, which I'm going to discuss it in the class. As I told you, right now I just started with the Python classes only, guys. Just a very small topics are over. Small topics are over. Easily you can learn. From tomorrow, I'll start up those particular topics. You can understand it. What topics I have completed, I'll give you the list. If you can just learn, concentrate on that particular topics, that is sufficient. From almost all from third day or fourth day, you can join the session. Directly, we can join the session and you can work with them. I'll tell you when to join that particular sessions. I'll tell you, then you can join at 6:30 a.m. if you want to start your learning, so that you can just continue with the 6:30 a.m. people. Okay. So this is, guys, about some the technical aspects about this particular applications, guys. So ask, for example, if you just verify, you just go to Google and ask. So what is going to be the machine learning? What are the steps involved in machine learning, guys? So let us say that what are the steps in which is going to be, just we can see steps involved in the data science project. So some people says that there are 10 steps and 12 steps are there, but nothing matters there. So just if we can say, take any websites, guys. Any website. So see, some people are saying that 7 steps to a successful data science project. Okay, 7 steps or 9 steps or 10 steps does not matter, guys. 5 stages of every data science project it is going to be. So a data science process, which is going to be beginner's guide, it is going to be. So you can check it out, guys. Project life cycle. So what is going to be detailed tool with step by step, whatever it is going to be. So check with anyone, does not matters with that. Let us take the first one. So data science, which is going to be modeling, 8 steps, what there are going to be talking about that is 8 easy steps. Nothing is there, guys. If you observe carefully, the same steps, it is going to be what I'm going to explain you guys. Okay. So these are all going to be just, they are talking about some steps. Okay. Just a minute. Yeah. So what are the steps involved in the data science modeling, guys? As I told you, first we have to understand the problem. So what is the problem statement, first of all? What you are trying to solve, what is your problem? So what is basically what mainly the client is, or what the main exactly the company is going to be having a problem with that previous systems, and how exactly it is going to be. So this is put it aside. That is not going to be included in our technical concepts. As I told you clearly, guys, data extraction we have to do. So as I told you, we have to be knowing about how to extract the data from different the data sources. Okay, it's not just the data, but whatever the unstructured data pieces you collect it, relevant to the business problem you're trying to address. Sometimes we have to extract the data from external systems, like sometimes we have to also extract the data from social media also. As I told you, the data extraction is done from various online surveys and existing databases. As I told you, data cleaning. So data cleaning, data analysis, whatever you call it as. However you write it, it's going to be data cleansing, data analysis. Leave this, guys. Feature selections, all these things, you cannot understand it as of now. So mainly, it is going to be some kind of an incorporating the machine learning algorithms. As I already told you, supervised learning, unsupervised learning, reinforcement learning. Mainly, there are three different types of the learning procedures are there. I'll tell you later. Right now, you can't understand it. So, applying the machine learning algorithms, guys, where the machine is going to learn. And after that, as I said that, we have to test the models. Testing means nothing but evaluation. So testing means evaluation, guys. How much extent the model has learned correctly? So is it possible to improve the performance? All these are going to be some of the techniques here, guys, which we are going to do that. Okay. And finally, it is going to be deploying of the models. So what are the applications of data science? Yesterday, I told you one example, banking and finance. So the banking industry can benefit from the data science in many aspects. Fraud detection is a well-known application in this field that assists the banks in reducing this particular non-performing some assets. Healthcare, marketing. In healthcare also, guys, in identifying the real analytics with the patient's data, it is going to be. So monitoring and preventing some using some variable data, it is going to be the data acquired from the body can be used. So in the medical field to prevent a future which is going to be the calamities and the casualties, whatever it may be. Even the marketing also, guys, as I told you, it is going to be some companies like Uber and e-commerce business enhance their particular profits. So they want to analyze the data, they want to take a decisions, so etc. Even some government policies, lot of things can be concluded here now. Just you can read some articles, hardly each article will be hardly 5-10 minutes of time, not more than that. Easily we can learn it, guys. Easily we can learn those particular concepts. So try with any other sites, any other websites you can see. It will tell you the same procedure, guys. Or ask ChatGPT. Ask the ChatGPT, tell me what is going to be the procedure of this one. It is going to tell you what are the steps that are involved here now. So don't worry. I just want to show you some code just because what is the interesting topic here is I generally don't show you the codes generally because you'll get confused with that. But just in the last session only, I have done it. Just I'll show you like how the procedure is going to be done and all these things. I'll show you the application. Just give me a second. Don't worry about that. Within 1 or 2 days, you can also be familiarity with this particular code. Okay. So just if you can see, this is only just to show you guys. Okay. So recently, in 6 p.m. batch, currently, this particular topic is going on. They started with I think still evaluation was not done. Still, we are in the basics. Training is done. Training and all these things has been done. You can see the data, guys. So see, we imported some libraries. So Python is all about working with the libraries only, guys. You have to just download the libraries and you can work with the libraries. That's it. So I imported a library called as a matplotlib. I imported a library called as the pandas matplotlib cbond. Imported the data sets. I imported some data sets, guys. And after that, I'm performing some EDA to identify the X and Y. You can't understand it right now. Don't worry. This is going to be doing some kind of we developed an AI system, guys. It's a simple AI system only, not a complex AI system. If you tell the fruit sparsity and the weight, it will tell you what type of fruit it is. But it can tell you only about 2 types of fruits, whether it is an apple or whether it is an orange. Why? Because we train the model only with apples and oranges only, based on the weight of the fruit and based on the sparsity of the fruit. We trained it. Then what the machine will do? If you give a sparsity and the weight of any fruit, the apple and orange, it will tell you whether it is an apple or whether it is an orange. It tells you, it automatically identifies that this is an apple, this is an orange. A simple system only we developed it, guys. Okay. So we have done some EDA part. So some data visualizations we have been got done. Okay. So see, guys, these are all the orange color samples are going to be apples and all these particular blue colors are going to be oranges. So this is our given data set. Yes, can I learn it or not? Yes, we can able to learn because all the apples are on one side, all the oranges are on one side. If they mix up, machines can't learn it. So after that, we have done some identification, guys. Model. So it is going to be model fitting or train the data model. So make the machine to learn it, guys. This is a step where the machine is going to learn, guys. Nothing is there, only 2 lines of code. And after that, we are seeing this is an algorithm called as a decision tree. So how to view the decision tree, guys? See, guys, machine has given the insights like this, guys. So I given the data, machine is telling that if the weight of the fruit is less than 138, it is an orange. If the weight is more than 138, again, I'm verifying one more condition. If the weight is one less than or equal to 150.5, so you can't understand it, guys. Don't worry. It's a decision tree algorithm, what we call it as. So what the machine has learned, I'm just showing the boundaries here now. So see, data visualization plays an important role here, guys. So these are all going to be what we have been studied about that applications about that. Okay, it's not yet done, so it's not yet completed. Recently 9:30 p.m. batch is also going with the same topic. So same topic means they are in the little bit advanced concepts. I'll show you that one also. Same example. Example is the same example, but with a different scenarios. This is what we call it as a confusion matrix. So see, guys, I've given some 10 apples to the machine, and I have given 5 oranges to the machine and asked the machine to predict it. It is predicting only 9 apples correctly. One of the apple is predicted as an orange. You can see these are our true labels. These are your predicted labels. Machine will predict. So if you can see, we can make the machine to predict, guys. Model dot, which is going to be predict. We have given some testing samples. Model will do that. This is called as an confusion matrix. And what is your accuracy score? So we have some numbers are there. Same thing. It is going to be what we call it as decision tree. What is your accuracy? Your accuracy score is going to be 93%. Why? Because I given you 15 samples for testing. You predicted 14 samples correctly. 14 divided by 15 is 93. So the model performance is going to be 93%. That means if I give 100 samples for the prediction, 93.33% of the samples are going to be predicted correctly. Remaining whatever the 6.7% of samples may be predicted wrongly. So just I want to show you the examples. That's it. This is what we call it as a confusion matrix, guys. See how beautifully the machine is going to explaining the concepts. This is what the machine has been explained, guys. Clearly it is explaining. So if the weight is less than or equal to 150.5, if the weight is more than 150.5, it is an apple. If it is less than 150.5, I can't say that. Sphericity less than 0.781 is an apple. Sphericity more than 0.781, it is an orange. Who learned all these things? The machine learned, guys. I didn't written any code for that. Don't think that we are writing a lengthy codes here now. These are nothing lengthy codes, guys. It is not a lengthy code at all. It is only just to show the visualization only we are doing that. See, most of my project is containing visualization only. This is the first visualization, second visualization, the third visualization, again fourth visualization, again finally fifth visualization. Even this also one visualization topic only, guys. So these are the things what we can see within applications. So easily we can understand it. So what are these red colors? There are training apples. What are the green colors? Testing oranges. All this, whatever the colors of stars we can see, they are correctly classified. But blue colors are going to be wrongly classified. That means this sample was wrongly predicted, guys. It was wrongly identified by the machine. Machine has done mistake in this sample only. That is the reason your score is going to be 9 plus 5. It is 14 divided by 18 is 93%. If this is also correctly classified, 100% is your score. Something like that. So don't worry, but these are all steps, guys. 1 or 2 lines of code will write it and we can do that. See the libraries. What are the libraries imported? Pandas, matplotlib, scikit-learn model selection, sklearn.tree, import decision tree classifier, and sklearn.metrics, confusion matrix display. All these things will explain you one by one, how to work with them. It's not 1 day topic, guys. It's 4 days topic it is in one single file. Totally, we discussed this concept for 4 days of time. After 4 days, I concluded everything in a single example. I have concluded the concept. So that is the one what we can see the example. So yes, machines are going to learn, guys. Machines are capable to learn. Previously, we used to say that machines can't learn. Machines can't take a decisions. We have to instruct them. But now the machines are saying that we don't require any instruction from your side. Just give the data. We are capable to learn. We are going to capable to learn. But with the help of some algorithms only, the machines can learn, guys. Directly, machines are not directly capable to learn from the data directly by itself only. Okay. So this is going to be mainly the technical aspects which you have to understand it, guys. But all these things, we'll see it practically in the later classes. So just a quick understanding, guys. Just I have given some, I just want to tell you like what topics are currently covered in the 6:30 AM batch. It's very easy, guys. It's a very easy and very simple topics only, guys. I started with Python introduction, guys. So it is going to be Python introduction. So I think nowadays everybody has been having a minimum knowledge of Python. So first we'll install the Python, guys. I'll tell you I have just discussed like what is the history of Python, who created it, when he started. Okay, generally some features. The first class itself, I don't want to start with the Python, right? So I'll just give you a quick understanding about the features and all these things, and then I'll start with the implementation, guys. So in implementation, what you are going to learn, guys? What are the basic data types in Python? It's very easy, guys. All of you can easily identify them and easily we can learn. Integer, float, we don't have that many data types, guys. In other languages, there is some confusion is there. Up to integer, float, string, and bool, everybody can understand it. But after that, we have something called as a long, short, which is going to be signed long or which is going to be unsigned long. So what are all these things? In Python, you don't have that kind of a confusion. Only 4 basic types, guys. Integer, float, string, bool. You know what is integers without having any decimal point. Float is with decimal point. String is a collection of characters. Bool is a true and false. That's it. Just these are some basic data types I explained. I'll show you guys. Tomorrow, 2 days, I told you, guys, 2 days I'm going to take these topics. And after that, I'll merge with the 6:30 PM, 6:30 AM batch. Second one is we are having some specialized data structures are there, guys. Like we have a list, we have a tuple. All these are very easy, guys. Tuple, sets, and which is going to be dictionaries, guys. List, tuple, set, and dictionary. Mainly, you have to learn this list and dictionaries are the 2 main important things you have to learn, guys. Tuples and set, easily you can learn. If you learn what is list, learning tuple is very easy, guys. Set also, you can learn it. It's not a mandatory. It is an optional, but if you learn it, it is a little bit better to understand, guys. So every object, these are going to be some different types of data structures. So they will have their own implementation, guys, some manipulations. What is a list? Nothing is there, guys. List is nothing but a collection of some kind of an heterogeneous values. That means we can just have some collection of some values which can be of a different data types. Okay, so this is going to be what is a list. Creation is also very easy, guys. Just put a square bracket, it will create a list. But if you want to do some manipulations, there are some methods are there, guys. X dot. Whenever we want to append some value, just we have to append some value like this, guys. These are what we call it as methods. So every object will have their own methods. List will have its own methods. Tuple will have its own methods. Set will have its own methods, and dictionaries will have their own methods. Just these are the 2 topics that are covered, guys. These are just from my side, I say that it is only just a 2 topics, guys. What are the data types and what are going to be the different type of data structures? List, tuple, sets, dictionaries. These are the topics that has been covered, guys. So currently there are started with something called as a topic called as because in the initial classes, I'll prefer to use some software like, I'll just show you guys. I prefer to install one software called as Python from python.org. So first what we have to do is, guys, whenever we want to install the Python in your system, I first prefer to work with something called as a software called as Python from python.org. So go to python.org and install the Python software, guys. Download, which is going to be Python 3.12 is the latest version, guys. It is hardly 25 MB file, guys. It is hardly 25 MB file, guys. Installation is very easy. Very easy installation, guys. Not even 2 minutes it will take it to install it. But whenever we install this Python, I'll show you the tomorrow's class, guys. Don't worry. So whenever I install this, it is going to be working with, which is going to be, we are going to work with something called as an idle. So where is the Python? Right. Python 3.12, there is going to be something called as an idle is there, guys. So ideal is nothing but one IDE for Python where we can write the Python code. So first we are going to use this one, guys, for a couple of classes or just hardly 1 week. For 1 week, we are going to do, guys. Nothing we have discussed in, guys. Python is a very simple language. Python is a very, very simple language, guys. So no need to write any code like your C, C++. No need to write a program, save the program, compile it, execute. All these are not required. It is an interactive mode of execution, not a batch mode execution, guys. It's an interactive mode. Simple. You can just do the application, guys. X dot I can append. So whenever we want to do some manipulations, there are going to be some methods are there, guys. You have to learn those particular methods. That's it. Apart from that, nothing has been happened, guys. But this is not that much comfortable in the later classes. That's why we asked them to install something called as an Anaconda Python. You have to install this software, guys. This software size is approximately 1 GB, guys. Okay, it is going to be 1 GB. So operating system for AI. So you have to download this Anaconda software, guys. Because Anaconda Python, this is a distribution of Python, which comes with lot of utilities, guys. So there is a free download is there. You have to download it. It is approximately 1 GB download. If I download it, guys, it is going to be free distribution install, thousands of most fundamental data science, AI, and ML packages. So mainly that is what we are learning now, guys, isn't it? Everything you need to get started in data science on your workstation. So free download. It is an Anaconda distribution, guys. You download and install it, guys. There we are having something called as a Jupyter notebook. Currently, in 6:30 a.m. batch, we are currently going on with this Jupyter notebook only, guys. So I'll show you the file. It is going to be your file only, yesterday's file only. So yesterday only we discussed about this one, guys. The same point what I am talking about. So what are the different types of IDEs? So for beginners, it is idle. What is PyCharm? What is Spider? What is Jupyter Notebook? What is VS Code? I explained them. And just I installed them, guys. Just we started with the environment. How to work with the Jupyter Notebooks. Just an introduction is going on. No problem. I'll also tell you that concepts in your class also. And after 2 days, guys, tomorrow I'll start with the Python introduction. Just one session, I'll complete off all the topics. I'll just refresh the topics. You can learn it. You can learn it separately. Don't worry. I'll share you the videos and all these things. Then one second class, I'll show you the Anaconda Python, how to install that, and you can see what are the different modes are there. I'll explain this particular application. That's it. Currently, there are going on with this, guys. So what is Anaconda Python? Just now I shown you now. The Jupyter Notebook, whatever I shown you just now, is nothing but the Jupyter Notebook, guys. It's nothing but the Jupyter Notebook. Whatever I have opened now is nothing but the Jupyter Notebook only. Just now I shown you now. It's a Jupyter Notebook. So just I have shown them how to install the Jupyter Notebook. Currently, I'm just starting with like how to work with the Jupyter Notebooks. Whenever we have written the code, how to execute it. Just I'm making them working with this environment, guys. Apart from that, nothing has been got started. So no worries. If you're already having these ideas, well and good, you can start learning, or else you can just take 1 or 2 sessions extra. I can explain the concepts and you can just complete those particular concepts here, guys. Okay. Anyhow, there are some Dasara holidays are there, guys. I'll inform you about the Dasara holidays. So I think I'm planning to give the holidays from Saturday onwards because we celebrate Dasara here. It's our family festival, so we have to go to our native places. So it is going to be from I'll confirm it. Don't take it as granted. So maybe from Saturday onwards, we'll be having the holidays. I'll let you know about that. So 4 days I'm giving holidays along with Sunday. It will be 5 days. So we'll be having the holidays ahead due to Dasara and Sankranti. These are our 2 major festivals in Telugu states. We are from Hyderabad, so mostly from Telugu. So Telugu states. So we'll celebrate the Dasara and the Sankranti. These are the 2 major festivals for us. So I'll give a little bit 3 or 4 days holidays additionally along with Sunday, including Sunday is there. I think extra along with Sunday, there are 5 days holidays are there. Meanwhile, in these 5 days, you can cover up those particular, if you have the time, you can just spend some time and you can cover those topics and you can continue the sessions. Okay. So that's it, guys, about the second demo class for you. So if you have any questions, yesterday also somebody has asked some questions. So today also, guys, if you have any questions, I can just clarify them and then I can end up the session for today, guys. Yes. Anybody, if you have any questions, you can, don't hesitate, guys. If you have any questions, feel free to discuss with me.
So
Yeah,
can
hi,
I
sir.
Yeah, one by one, Please
so
speak.
can I
Yes.
have the class videos, regular class videos?
Yes, every day, whatever the day-to-day videos will be there, will be uploaded through the Google Drive. You will be getting access from the Google Drive. So whatever the class notes, whatever the materials, whatever whatever the videos, all these things will be given through the they will be given through this particular the Google Drive. They will be giving it to you, and along with that, you can also avail some complimentary access will be given along with our classes. So there are going to be, these are additional. That means you have to learn from videos only. That is Python sessions. If you want to learn more, I'll teach you the Python in the class. If you want to learn more and more about the Python, we are going to be giving you some additionally some complimentary video access to you. Approximately 170 videos will be there. So those videos also you can learn the Python additionally if you require it. Otherwise, whatever the Python I teach you in the class, that is sufficient. And every day-to-day class you are going to get the recording videos along with our class materials and all these things. We'll get the recording videos.
Okay.
Right? Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. Somebody is asking again question.
Yeah, sir. Actually, they mentioned that the video's lifetime is only the 6 months.
No. That is Python videos is for 6 months.
Okay.
Okay. So our
Then-
videos are going to be for 1 year.
Okay, fine. The
Okay.
completion of the course will be like 5 to 6
Yeah.
months, and after that we can.
After another 6 months, you can get it. They are saying about this one I'm talking, I'll show you. It is, as I said, you are going to get a complimentary access to, which is going to be these Python videos. These videos will be given at a free of cost. Normally, they will cost you 4,000. So these are Python, core and advanced Python classes. Whatever I'm teaching is a core Python. Actually, core Python is sufficient. You don't require any advanced Python. But if you want to learn it, if you want to become a little bit more expert, this is going to be 180 days access will be given to you. This need not to be, you need not to pay any money for that. The guys who has been registered for the data science course, you will be getting the access to this particular Python videos. These are going to be for 6 months of access will be there. This you have to get it from LMS systems. They don't get the access to the Google Drive. I'll tell you some procedure. So you have to register in the durgasoftonline.com, and there you can see the courses there. So here you can see the courses. So currently it is showing me as an expert for me, but because more than 6 months is over now, so it has been expired for me. So that is the reason. If I just click on that, you can just open the videos and you can play it and you can learn the Python. But my class videos are going to be not like that. It will be coming through the Google Drive access we'll be getting. I'll just show you like that. This particular videos will be coming. So these are the way, these are the way how it is going to be gets coming. Like for example, Vamsi full stack, which is going to be class notes, demo videos, materials, and these are the videos. Every day-to-day videos, it will be coming like this. So these are the October videos. I think the class is of at what time it was? It is okay. It's going to be 8:30, I think so. So yesterday it has been happened, no? So today morning it will be uploaded because it is 8:30 p.m. batch. So that is the reason it was not yet uploaded. Up to 14th, it has been got uploaded. Up to 14th, it has uploaded. So 15th is on holiday. So yesterday, 16th has to be uploaded because it is going to be, it's going to be in the 8:30 p.m. batch, right? So being it's 8:30 p.m., next day morning, they will upload it. Okay. So like that, every day-to-day video will be coming. You can just open the videos. Just if you can open, I'll just show you. So this is the last class. Just right click and I can say get the link, copy the link and open a web page and paste it there. From here also we can open, but generally we recommend like this it is going to be. So this is like how the video is going to be. You can just go through the videos. Just I'm showing the video like what has been happened in the 8:30 p.m. batch on Saturday session. It is going to be. Okay,
Sir,
fine. It's taking some.
yeah, one more thing, sir.
Yeah.
After the schools, do we need to do any certifications, or else based on this curriculum? Can you suggest any certifications?
Yeah. We have
what
some.
we can
We have some certifications, but not like other languages. We don't have a full-fledged certification is not there. But from Microsoft, we are having one certification is there, but it is not a mandatory that you have to do it. It is just an optional case. But if you
Okay.
require any information, I'll show you that particular details about that. It's after 6 months of time. After 6 months of time, meanwhile, we'll check out is there any changes or something will happen, because Microsoft keep on changes that particular the certification program also. We'll see that. So I'll show you like which type of certifications we can do on this part of the machine learning concepts. From Microsoft, we have some certification is there.
So one more thing, like it is only the online batch or else offline is also?
It's an online batches. Offlines, nobody's recommending nowadays.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. The daily session will be like this open mic only, right? We can ask directly. from the-
Yes. So if you will be, see, the main difference is most of the training other institutes, they don't allow you to speak. They don't allow you to chat also. But in our class, it's not like that. You can just, you can speak open. It is going to be, you are allowed to chat. You are allowed to speak.
Yeah, then it will be good.
It will be good. We cannot restrict like that. See, we can without making me to, even they don't allow you to chat also. Here, if you chat any message, if you, for example, if you post any message also, everyone can see. So we given the option to everyone, chat with everyone. What other guys, what other training people will do is they will restrict you saying that you can only chat only with the trainer only with the host only. Then what happens, whatever the question you have, whatever the question you have been asked, only I can see that. If I want to answer, I can answer it. Otherwise, I can hide it. So nobody knows about that. Even you can't speak it. So nobody knows that you have asked me a question. So it is everyone. So that also I recommend them. Whenever you're posting any question, please send it to everyone so that everybody can see the message. Otherwise, other guys does not knows what I'm talking about that. Plus, as well as you can speak. You are allowed to speak. Okay.
One more thing is like,
Yeah.
you have mentioned that 8 steps now, like data analysis.
Yes.
Collection.
Yeah.
In that data cleansing is there. It is same the data cleaning or else the different?
Data cleaning only. We technically call it as data cleansing. We are going to call it as.
Okay.
It's a cleaning only, but we generally technically call it as a data cleansing. It's a technical word. Cleaning means, again, that's something it differs, right? That's why they use as a word called as a data cleansing. They call it as.
Cleaning may be the layman thing. I think.
Yeah. That's the reason. Yeah. That's it. It's a data cleansing. They call it as the cleaning, or you can see data cleansing. They call it as. Generally, the term is going to be data cleansing. It's a generally technical word what we use as.
Right.
Okay, fine.
Another question.
Yes, yeah.
The mathematics portion, do I have to learn it from separately, the mathematics portion? Because
No.
I'm not so familiar with the
no problem.
much deeper knowledge.
Yeah. I'll tell you. You need not to learn anything separately. So it is going to be, that means, see, separately, we don't want to say that this is, if I highlight separately like that, what will happen here is, it's going to be, you think that there is some other math concepts is required. It's not at all required. For every algorithm we are discussing or for every technique we are learning, there is some math will be there. So at that instant of time only, we can what I'm saying here is, while discussing about that particular topic only, I will discuss about the mathematical concepts. So no need to worry about the maths. It is not a very higher level maths. It is going to be. It's going to be just the basic. We have to understand the mathematical concept. You need not to write any logic, or we need not to write any code for that. So it is going to be just a basic mathematics, which I'm going to teach you while discussing about the concepts only. So no need to worry about that.
Okay.
Right. Anybody else, guys? And I already told you, guys, regular batch is at 6:30 a.m., guys. Okay. So if anybody, that means why I'm saying, because is, if you're not from the IST Indian time zone, so you will be having your own plans will be there. So that is the reason I'm just giving already I'm informing you that regular batch timing is from 6:30 a.m. to 8 a.m., guys. 1.5 hour class it will be. Okay. Indian standard timing. So if anyone is from non-Indian, the IST timing, please check your timings once. Please adjust your timings. Right. Anyone else, guys? Any questions? Any technical questions?
Regarding course, are you providing any real-time projects?
We'll provide. That is a common things are going to be there. So see, nowadays project is not so once this much online has came, so doing a project is not going to be a big deal at all. Okay. So we'll do it. We'll make you to do some projects, like we'll do some kind of a capstone projects. We'll make you to do, we can do that. At the end of the course, we can do it. It's not like end of the course. For every topic, we are going to be having some case studies. You will be doing this.
And resume, providing a resume.
That's the same I'm saying. Resume also. See, what is there in the resume? You ask me a resume, what I will do? I will just put it online. I will just download it from online. I'll share it to you. So nowadays, a lot of AI systems has came to write a resume also. So yes, I'll help you. Don't worry. Everything is available online itself. Even I'll tell you a lot of AI tools, how to make your resume efficiently. So even with the help of some AI tools also, will make you to develop the resumes itself. Okay, fine. So you should be very smart here, guys. So learning data science, it should be very smart people. So everything you have to be in a very smart way. We have to learn it. Okay. So fine. Okay. Yeah. Yes, guys. Anybody? Any else questions? Okay. So 6:30 people are 6:30 guys are people are messaging me continuously. So what about the batch? So okay, fine. So let's end up the session for today, guys. So I'll see you tomorrow, same time, same link at 5:30 a.m. 2 days you please attend, guys. After that, I'll shift it to 6:30 a.m. all of you. Okay. I'll just discuss all the topics what they have covered so that you can merge with those particular students, right? So thanks all of you guys for attending this session in the early morning. If it's specifically from Indian people, so if you're from outside of Indian time zone, I think it's not a problem for you. So anyhow, so thanks for today, and I'll see you tomorrow at same time and the same link, guys. Thank you all of you guys.